I recognize that tackling a force like othering feels like an impossibly large undertaking. But I would argue that trying to strengthen our democracy without addressing these fundamental problems is the more quixotic approach. And the reality is that when we take a holistic view of the underlying conditions behind these forces and how intensely they impact how people behave, we can identify points of leverage that drive meaningful impact, even in the short term. So let me highlight some work we're already doing to deepen our understanding of the core challenges and to create a plan to address them. Along with Hart Research and PSG Consulting, we surveyed almost 2,700 registered voters to directly understand how people view themselves relative to others and what's driving divisions, and also what's potentially uniting us. We were able to quantify, fortunately, a pretty grim picture. Across the board, voters felt like their in group was losing power. But there are some pockets of hope. When we dig deeper, we see generational differences that suggest the narrative of othering doesn't land equally with everyone. Younger voters are less likely to buy into ideas that pit groups against one another. We also see a similar story playing out with Trump's deportation agenda. Outside of his base, support collapses. And among young voters, it's overwhelmingly rejected. These data tell us that the appeal of othering has limits. I mean, without a doubt, the rhetoric is potent when amplified, but it's also fragile when confronted with values of fairness, inclusion, and belonging. Understanding how to leverage the opportunities here without exacerbating the rhetoric is the trick. But that's a foundation we can build on.